Not so much, baby.
Gus, you have to go.
How come? I said something to get you mad at me?
No, but I'm expecting company.
Yeah, you didn't say anything before.
Gus, it's 2 o'clock. I thought you would have been gone by now.
Yeah, but you're not mad that I stayed, are you?
Just go. Please, just go. Come on. You have to go out the back way. Hi, you busy? Lana, actually, yes, I am. I have an appointment downtown, and I've got just enough time to make it. You'll let us do a little advice, okay? I mean, I talked to Cathy, but about Brad. Yes, what up? Lana, I don't have anything left to say about Brad. If you won't listen, then it's not my fault. Well, thanks a lot for your help. You really are a friend, you know that? What can I say to you? What good does it do me to give you advice if you won't take it? And you won't. You know, you won't. All right. Thank you for all your kindness and your hospitality. I wouldn't dream of giving you your time.
Hi, baby.
God, you're still here. I told you gotta go.
Yeah, I couldn't very well leave with your friend here. She'd heard the garage door. Might want to know what the hell's going on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But she's gone now.
So, goodbye, Gus, huh? All right, I'll call you tomorrow.
No, don't call her anymore.
Hey, you got the jumps. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll take a message from you at this number.
Thanks. Bye.
Am I going to hear from you?
Of course.
Hey, you're terrific. So are you, baby. So long. Anyway, Jenny, my love, since it's now 8 o'clock, I figure I might as well just work right on through and skip dinner. And I thought maybe we could meet afterwards around 9:45 or so. How about we meet at the restaurant near the Klenck, all right? Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
You ready?
I promised Lana that I'd meet her here at 8.
Oh, that's why she called.
Yeah. She pinned me to the mat and I couldn't wriggle out of it. So go on, you beat it. I'll lock up.
Okay, I'll see you in the morning.
Righto.
Nice of you to call, Kat. Oh, listen, I got to feeling so guilty after you left today. I mean, just because I was feeling so bad, there was no reason to treat you like that. You want to refill? Dutch courage. What? That's Macdonald used to call it. You take a drink before you had to do something you didn't want to do. You don't want to see Brad? I do and I don't. I mean, I want to see him. I always want to see him. I always want to be with him. But I don't want to say what I feel like I gotta say. Am I making any sense? I gotta go. Oh, cheer up, Lana. Got all the things.
Well, I guess that does it.
That's not fair, you know. I mean, that's the 3rd game in a row. You always win.
No, Pat. Not always. As a matter of fact, the things that really count.
Look, why don't we, play another game? You have to let me win at least once.
now 9:30. Now, I told you, I had got a very important meeting downtown at 10 o'clock.
Don't think.
Lana, I told you, I can't miss this meeting. It's very important.
Don't rush me. Hey, I'm sick and don't forget it.
Forget what? Look, Lana, come on, what is this? You told me you had something very important to say to me. I carved out 2 hours out of a very busy day so that we could talk. You show up here an hour and a half late and drunk.
That's it. That's the something important. Brad, I'm drunk.
No kidding, huh?
Which means that I cannot drive myself home in my little yellow car, which means that you're going to have to take me. And as long as you do, why don't you just stay?
Look, Lana, come on, because I've told you 1,001 times. I've got a very important
right,
meeting.
so take me home and then you can go to your meeting. When we get there, I will make you an omelet and we'll snuggle up nice and cozy with your baby boy.
Lana, come on, I'll take you home, okay?
No. You got to promise.
Look, Lana, all right, yeah, anything. Come on. Yeah, I've got it. Let's go. Take you home.
I got some experience in that, and I can use it wasting your time.
smiling, thinking about your future with Viki and Kevin. Your operation was a total success. There's nothing wrong with you. So please, let's just knock off the worrying, huh?
That chair looks a bit like it's on its last legs. Where did Jenny find it?
At that flea market. But once she repaints it and I needlepoint a slip coat for it, it looks so cute.
I went to the flea market too. I didn't find anything I wanted though.
Jenny wanted about 3/4 of all the old furniture she saw. I had to convince her that with the hours she puts in at the hospital and the clinic, it'd take about 20 years before she got around to refinishing it all. Well, at least she's busy. Do I detect a slightly down tone in your voice?
Guess so. I don't know. Maybe.
I hope this doesn't have anything to do with Joe. Well, yes, it does. Well, not about his condition, no. Jim says he's going to be just fine. I went to visit him after the board meeting. He's incredibly depressed. What on earth for? Well, I suppose it's because he has nothing to do but sit there and worry. I guess he also can't quite believe that he came through the operation as well as he did after months of fearing the worst. Oh, that's probably what it is, but what is it with you? Oh, I think it's the same thing. I have absolutely nothing to do but sit around and think, which I have been doing a lot of, and I don't quite like what I've come up with. And what's that? Anna, I am doing absolutely nothing. Oh, come on, Viki. It's true. It's absolutely true. I haven't really noticed it as much before, having Joe around, but now that I don't have Joe, the only thing I have to occupy my time is Kevin, and we have a nurse for Kevin. So I spend my whole day smothering him with love, or what's supposed to be called love. It's hardly just excess energy. Yeah, that's right. We all know that that's not very good for him or for me. During the day, I devote myself to Kevin, and at night to Joe, and that's it. Well, whatever happened to Victoria Lord Riley? Exactly. Well, honey, you have every opportunity to do something about it, don't you?
I don't know. I feel very hemmed in.
Why? Well, Pat's doing such a good job at the Banner, doing what I used to do, that I can't very well waltz in and take over again. All right, but what about something else? There must be room for you at the Banner. And besides, rumor has it you have an in with the editor-in-chief.
Yeah, what about the publisher?
Dorian? You can handle her.
Oh, Anna, who wouldn't want to?
Especially after this last episode with Joe.
No, I really don't want to spend the whole day in the same building with her. Having to put up with all that attention and insincerity.
That is understandable, but then where does that leave you?
Exactly where I am. Doing nothing.
I do think you're being a little hard on yourself.
Oh, maybe I am. Maybe this will all pass. It'll work itself out. It is a small, personal life crisis of sorts,
Which we all have to go through, unfortunately. But the main thing to watch out for is not to let yourself slip into being old before your time. Thank you very much, Will. That little remark has certainly done a lot to brighten up my evening. You know, your problem is you just can never forget about that diploma on your wall.
Well, that's true. Sometimes it's hard for me to forget that I'm a psychiatrist, especially when I'm talking to a patient.
Yes, but at the moment you're supposed to be talking to a friend who you just happen to be sharing a bad cup of coffee with.
You're right. This coffee is all. Sometimes I think I keep myself in other people's psyches just to stay out of my own.
You must be terribly lonely.
Well, it's not really loneliness, Dorian. Because I am all right with myself. I am literally with myself.
But if you're not feeling lonely, what is it then?
Well, it's like, there are a lot of empty spaces, you know. Vacancies that need to be filled.
Oh, I know. Sure. In spite of that remark I made about your never being able to forget that you're a psychiatrist, I really appreciate that you're practicing here.
helped me a lot. And I sincerely hope that you'll continue to do so in the future.
Thank you, Dorian.
I don't know if that helps at all or is any consolation, but it's what I sincerely felt.
Well, I think that whatever discontent I'm going through right now could be traced to a fairly common problem.
What's that?
How does a physician heal himself? Come on, let's both get out of here. I'll walk you to your car.
Oh, okay. Do you want to talk about it?
No, I think I'd better think about it first.
Okay. I'll be right next door.
Hello?
Hi, Jenny, it's me.
I was sure it would be.
I'm in a phone booth a couple blocks away. I want to come over.
What happened to Lana?
Took her home. She was too drunk to get there by herself.
Considering the shape she was in, do you think you should have left her alone?
But, Jenny, she's all right. It's you I'm worried about. Please, I want to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you, Brad. Certainly not tonight.
But, Jenny, I want to explain.
I want to think. And I think you should too. Good night, Brad.
Wait, hey, Jenny.
Yes, Dorian Lord's office, please. Hello, this is Edwina Lewis. Is Mrs. Lord in yet? Oh, she's not. No, I'll get back to her later. Thank you. Mail for you, Edwina. Thanks, Leslie. This is from Dorian Lord. I was just trying to get her on the phone. No, it's good news, I take it. I'm sorry to inform you that we have decided not to fill the position on the banner that you and I discussed, at least at the present time. However, I want to wish you luck elsewhere, Dorian Lord. Oh, that's too bad. I don't understand it. I had that woman eating out of my hands, practically. It must have been that Pat Kendall who messed me up. She probably felt threatened by me. That's how it goes sometimes. So now you can go to the Chronicle. No, I have to work on the banner. Why? What difference does it make? A newspaper's a newspaper. Not true. I have a very important reason for wanting to work on it. Look at this. Dorian Lord named to head Grandview Hospital Endowment Fund. That's one busy lady. Yes. So she's on the board of the hospital. For what? Maybe a lot. You know, Leslie, I have this sudden, overpowering urge to become a volunteer at that hospital. What are you doing here, Brad? I have to go to work.
May I come in? I didn't sleep at all last night. I don't want us to go all day without talking to each other.
I didn't sleep very much either.
I'm sorry.
About what? About Lana? Or about my finding out about it?
Jenny, it isn't what you think it is.
You know, Brad, that's always been one of my favorite lines. Only in the movies, not in real
And
life.
it's not a line.
You know, what hurts is that I thought that you had changed. That you were incapable of saying that you loved me and then seeing someone else on the side.
Jenny, I have not been seeing Lana.
Oh, what was she doing at your health club then? Obviously not swimming. She was too drunk for that. She would have drowned.
Look, yes, she does come around the health club. I mean, she's got a membership there. And it is true that she's been trying to get something going with me.
Oh, and you resisted.
Yes. I love you. I love you so much I couldn't dream of touching another woman.
And what was she doing in your office that late at night and high as a kite?
She said she wanted to talk to me, and I I said, all right, come on over. She finally got there. She was roaring drunk. She was bugging me to take her out to dinner. I told her I couldn't, that I had other plans, that I had work to do. And she just sat there and kept bugging me, drunk as a lord. Jenny, there was nothing between me and Lana.
I asked her that. Would she say the same thing?
Go ahead.
I have to go now.
Okay. May I see you tonight?
I don't know.
I think it would be a good idea to look at Joe Harmon. Oh, he's full of anxieties about his condition. None of them based on any scientific fact. But be that as it may, nobody, including myself, has been able to... It hasn't changed any. It's really a shame. Because I assure you that operation was a monumental success. It was really a work of art. Probably can't believe the fact that he's going to be all right. I mean, he was told he might die or suffer brain damage. He accepted that. It's probably just a matter of time until he... What was that thing? That it was just a matter of time. Oh, yeah. Until he gets out of the equipment, starts moving around, and trusts the truth. Anyway, I'll stop by and see. Good. I'd appreciate that. I've got to go, though. Okay, thanks again. See you later. Take care. Hello, Jenny. Sam, did you ever order that new brochure on the exercise cycles the way I asked you to?
Yes.
Well, why haven't they arrived yet?
Well, maybe because I just ordered them yesterday.
Why only yesterday?
Because you only told me to do it yesterday.
Oh,
What's
sorry.
the matter with you? What's wrong?
Everything. Don't ask. Just don't ask. And if that is Lana, I'm not in. No way.
Okay, I got it. Hello, Lantern Health Club. Yeah, hi, Lana. No, I'm sorry, he's not in yet. I don't know when he'll be in. Oh, sure, I'll tell him. Okay, yes, bye. She wants you to call her the moment you get in.
Oh, I'll do today.
Oh,
And Sam, I'd like you to do me a favor. I mean, if you should be talking to Jenny at any time, just please don't mention anything about me and Lana, all right?
I think I'm beginning to understand your mood. Don't worry, okay? I don't think I'll be talking to Jenny.
Dorian?
Good morning.
Are you here to work out, or are you here for business?
Well, considering that I have not received one financial statement, what do you think I'm here for?
A financial statement?
At this moment, I would like to look over your books. Unless, of course, you would prefer my accountant to come over here and do so.
It's fine. You want to look over the books? That's fine, Dorian. We're doing great business.
This house is an absolute maze.
Yeah, I know. But see, actually, you're only a couple of doors from the volunteer workers office.
Oh, then I might actually be able to find it.
Yeah.
But a cup of coffee first was a good idea.
Good.
What did you say your name was?
Peter. Peter Jackson.
Right. And I'm Miss to work. Well, unfortunately, at present, my husband is a patient here in the hospital. Oh, nothing serious, I hope. Yes, unfortunately, it was quite serious. He underwent brain surgery, but he came through it all right.
He's going to be fine then, too.
There must be no words to express your relief. Exactly. Well, as nice as it's been meeting you two, I really should move on if I'm ever going to be any help around here.
And we can use all the help we can get.
And please tell your husband how much I admire him, will you, Mrs. Russell? Yes, I certainly will. Joe never gets tired of praise. Goodbye, Edwina. It was very nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Peter? Thanks. I'm sure we'll be running into each other.
I certainly hope so.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, now, Dr. Jansen, do I detect a look of appreciation in your eyes for that young woman?
Pure lust, Viki.
I thought
About time, too.
I thought so. Now, are you going to do something about that, or are you just going to leave it to chance?
Oh, shucks, ma'am. I don't know. What do you think I ought to do?
I think she's very attractive, very bright, and I don't think you should let her get lost amidst the volunteers.
Everything's in there, Dorian.
Perhaps if anyone can figure it out. Now look, Brad, you may be a very handsome boy, and you may be charming, and you may be able to sell a lot of memberships to this club, but you are not able to keep the books. Why didn't you hire a professional?
I don't know, it just seemed like a waste of money, that's all.
Oh, that's really irrational logic. To save money, you have made it impossible for anyone else to figure out where the money is and where it's going. If you indeed know where it is.
Yes, of course I know.
Then why haven't I received any financial statements?
I don't know, Dorian. I just haven't gotten around to it, that's all.
That's all. We have thousands of my dollars invested in this project, and he hasn't gotten around to let me know how it's doing.
All right, what do you want, Dorian? You want me to hire an accountant?
Not only do I want you to hire him, I want him in here first thing tomorrow morning. Now, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now I can go back to the bank, where I deal with real businessmen. Hurricane Dorian, huh?
Yes, and I wish she'd blow herself out to sea, too. Sam, I think this is going to be the worst day I've ever had in my life. The only thing that...
Well, how'd it go? I believe I hit pay dirt today, Les. Oh, what department are you going to be volunteering? Who cares about that? What I found out is that all kinds of Banner people are connected to or are in the hospital. Guess who I met today? Victoria Riley. Joe Riley's wife. He's the executive editor of the Banner. Oh! He happens to be recuperating in the hospital right now. So I start my volunteer work tomorrow. And who knows just how quickly I might wind up working on the Banner. It was all Lana's fault that she was just after him. Did you believe him? I don't know. It'd be awfully convincing sometimes. He just said that I should go ask Lana myself. Really? He was saying that because he knew that it wasn't my style. I don't know. I used to feel so secure. I just don't understand anymore. You know, it's quite possible that Brad's changed in a lot of ways, but not when it comes to women. I mean, he just might be too attractive for his own good. I wish I knew. Maybe you should consider some alternative to finding out the hard way. What do you mean? Get out now. Oh, believe me, honey, if you get in deeper and then find out it's a mistake, it could hurt a lot more. It's a little too late for that, Anna. Do you mean you're really in love with Brad?
Lana with him last night, I felt something that I'd never felt before. I didn't understand it. I thought about it. Then I realized what it was. I'm jealous. Plain out and out jealous. Hi.
What do you want, Lana?
Didn't you get my message? Sam?
Yes. I got your message, but I am not in, Lana. And furthermore, I am not going to be in for you at any time in the future.
I'll be out at my desk. Okay. Brad, look.
No! Damn it, you look! That was fun, we had a good time, but it's over!
Sorry about last night. Sorry, I got drunk. Look, I don't even remember what happened after Jenny left.
Lana, it doesn't matter. Nothing that you can say matters, because all I want is for you to get out of my office and to get out of my life. Now, can I make it any clearer than that?
Glad to see you're still full of the old charm.
Uncle, what do you want?
Well, I haven't seen you for a while. I was wondering how you were doing.
How come?
How come I haven't seen you, or how come I was wondering how you were doing?
How come today of all days?
Oh, is there something special about today?
You know damn well there is, don't you?
Well, I kind of heard on the Marco Dane hotline that Larry was out of town.
I see.
What do you see?
You hear Larry's out of town, so you figure you can come over here and make some time, huh?
Well, you're such a classy dame.
I saw Lana standing there with Brad. I felt something. I didn't know what it was. And later on, I thought about it, and I realized it was jealousy, and out-and-out jealousy.
It's hard to imagine you being jealous of Lana.
No, I was shocked myself.
Well, I'd put it out of my mind if I were you. After all, Lana was drunk. You said so. She probably didn't know what she was saying.
She seemed awfully sure of herself.
I don't understand why this should bother you so much.
Well, because I've never been jealous of anyone.
You really are very disturbed about this, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Under the circumstances, it was a perfectly normal reaction to have.
Not from me, Anna.
Jenny, I wonder why you're attaching so much significance to this.
It doesn't matter, Lana. Nothing that you can say matters, because all I want is for you to get the hell out of my office and to get the hell out of my life. How can I make it any clearer?
Why? Why are you doing this?
Sorry, Lana. That's it. I've had it.
I was drunk. I wasn't perfect, and I'm sorry, okay?
No.
Hey, come on, Brad. So I had a little bit too much to drink. And I found myself face to face with Jenny, and it seemed like some kind of a role reversal, and I just went, that's all.
You were absolutely right there. That is all.
Brad, are you trying to punish me?
No.
Then what are you trying to do?
Lana, I want you out of my life.
But you said you loved me. You said everything would be different this time. Why are you doing this to me? To us?
Sorry, Lana, that's just the way it is.
No! I won't accept that. Now, come on, Brad, be fair. Now, what did I do that was so awful? I mean, Jenny popped up and I staked my claim. What's so wrong about that? You said you loved me. It's really hard to explain. It's not as though it comes as a big surprise to me that Brad is capable of lying to me.
So the rumor goes.
I know.
I first started to go out with him. It didn't take me very long to discover that he was two-timing me with Lana. I remember. As I recall, you were very angry. I was furious. Well, that would suggest to me that it's come round full circle. That Brad hasn't changed very much. No, that really bothers me. But what bothers me more than that is that I have changed. I felt angry before, but I didn't feel jealous. Well, I guess what you're saying is you weren't in love with him when it happened before. Do you think that's what I'm saying? I'm afraid so, Jenny.
You said you loved me, and you needed me, and that you were a better person when you were with me.
All right, Lana, I guess I said a lot of things that I shouldn't have said.
Are you telling me you were lying?
I'm telling you that a lot of things get said when the libido is aroused.
Good God, what kind of a person are you? You know, I wasn't the one that one else has got up again.
Well, nobody forced you,
I
Lana.
ran from you. I kept telling you to leave me alone. I pleaded with you not to start up with me again unless you were in love with me.
Could you please keep your voice down?
No! I will not keep my voice down!
Hey, Lana, come on. I got a gym full of paying customers out there, and they don't need this.
Well, I don't give a damn about your paying customers. And I am not leaving here until I get some straight answers.
How can I be straighter with you?
You're saying all these things because I made you mad and you want to get back at me.
Lana, I'm saying them because they are true.
You don't love me? You lied? Did you lie to me? I want the truth.
Lana, I've told you the truth, and why can't you accept it so that we can stop this?
You didn't mean all those things you said to me?
All right, Lana, look, maybe I met them a little bit when it was happening, but not anymore. Now everything has changed.
Why has everything changed?
Because I love Jenny, and I always have.
You're a monster, you know that.
Sorry.
You don't have any conscience at all, do you?
I don't exactly feel good about this.
You feel nothing.
All right, whatever you say.
Yes. Whatever I say, as long as I get out of your life, huh?
No.
Look at you sitting there mouthing the words you feel necessary to get rid of and feeling nothing.
It's all right.
I have more fat in my little finger than you have in your whole body.
No, not the little finger. Maybe the ring finger, since you have the diamonds on that, but that's about it.
Marco, dear, I'm going to have to invite you to get the hell out of my house.
Well, I'm not going to accept your invitation, Mrs. Wolek.
Mrs. Wolek, that's right. Not the old Karen, but Mrs. Dr. Larry Wolek.
I love it. You're going to tell me a marriage certificate's made a new woman out of you, huh?
So just pick yourself up and trot on off and do your little errands for the mistress of Landfair.
So, how's married life treating you, lover?
Just wonderful, thank you.
Not starting to pall or anything like that, is it?
I said it was just wonderful.
Adora, your new husband, I presume?
Yes, not that it's any of your business, but we're very happy and very much in love.
Are you content?
Extremely.
Become a one-man woman and all like that?
That's correct.
You expect me to buy that?
You know, it's a supreme indifference to me whether you buy it or not.
A supreme indifference. I'm mad about the phrase. Now, sounds like something Dorian Lord would come out with.
Ta-ta, Marco, and let me walk you to the door.
Anxious to get rid of me, aren't you?
Always.
And we both know why.
Because you bore me.
Wrong again, sweetheart. It's your husband who bores you. You see how well I know you?
You don't know the first thing about me.
Care to test me?
No.
Yeah, well, let's just give it a trial run. You see, you can only really get interested in a guy if you can't run roughshod over him. The minute you maneuver it so that you're calling the shots, then it's no fun anymore. Hey, am I doing okay so far?
You're absolutely enthralling yourself. Otherwise, you couldn't be more off base.
You're lying through your teeth, but be that as it may.
But why don't you just walk with me to the door?
No, this is too much fun. Besides, we're talking about you, and we both know that's your favorite subject, so you should be really interested. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, got it. So I figure by now you've managed to tame Larry pretty much, so the kick's gone out of that game. As far as I can figure, the only person you haven't managed to wrap around that classy little finger of yours is yours truly. That's why I still turn you on so much.
Oh, yes, I just can't keep my hands off you. You've noticed that, haven't you?
Of course, I haven't been around too much lately. It's more than likely you found somebody else to play your little sex games with.
Too bad I'm not that wild woman you make me out to be. My life will be pretty interesting.
Come by and keep you company. Got a brand new game for you. Just saw it advertised in the paper last week. Go ahead and open it.
I don't want to.
Aren't you even curious?
Sure, but... Well, Mom told me to take my medicine.
Well, look, why don't you do that, and I'll unwrap the package, and we can take a look at the directions and have a go at it. How's that?
No, I don't think so. See, I have a lot of homework to catch up on.
You don't have time for just one game?
I don't think so.
Well, see, Brian, the problem is that, well, I set everything aside this afternoon. I thought maybe we could spend a little time together.
No one told me you were coming.
Well, I guess I should have called.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. When Dad gets home, he'll teach me how to play it. But he's at work right now.
Well, I guess if that's the case, I should be going.
Yeah, I guess so.
Brian, I want you to take care of that coat, okay?
Sure.
See you later.
So long.
Mrs. Wolek?
Yes.
Lana Plumber, the office said you put in a call.
Oh, yes. The kitchen sink was leaking, but someone came by and fixed it this morning.
Oh, that's swell. I had your address on my call sheet, but I guess the office made a mistake.
Right. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, sure. Well, you handled that pretty well, Karen.
There was nothing to handle.
Sure there was. And I admire the way you kept your cool.
What are you insinuating, Marco?
I'm not insinuating anything, baby doll. I'm flat out stating that you got yourself out of a potentially messy situation with an awful lot of style.
That was a plumber, Marco.
Did I say it wasn't?
You were implying there was a situation.
He handled himself pretty nicely, too. I mean, he really picked up on your signal.
What signal?
You know, that little flick of the head in my direction. Poor slob probably thought I was your husband.
How did you get your filthy mind out of here?
Hey, tell me, have you made it with the yet, or are you still in the...
Look, get the hell out of my house.
Yeah, I can see how much marriage life has changed you.
6, Nurse Siegel speaking.
Hi, Jenny. It's Brad.
Brad, I'm working. I can't talk to you now.
When can I see you?
I don't know. Not for a while.
It's important.
I'm sorry.
I can stop by your office.
That wouldn't be a good idea.
Come on, Jenny. Don't do this to me.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you are. You're damning me without giving me a chance to clear myself. Unless you promise to meet me after work, I'm going to trail you around the hospital until you do talk to me.
Brad, that wouldn't be a good idea.
All right, well, then where are we going to meet?
All right, I'll stop by the health club after I'm finished here.
What time will that be?
Around 6.
Who I think it is?
It's Mrs. Wolek.
Good. Call Dr. Man out, baby?
If you ever come ringing my doorbell again, you're going to be in so much trouble that you're not going to know what hit you.
Well, I'll be damned.
You're going to be better than damned, buddy. You'll find yourself in jail.
Is that a fact?
Yes, that is a fact. You better take it very, very seriously.
Hey, who ruffled your feathers?
Oh, hi, honey. I didn't hear the door.
Yeah. Who's that all about?
Oh, nothing. How's the conference?
Great. Good. Matter of fact, it's about the most interesting medical convention I've ever been to.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's good.
Oh, I miss you so much.
Well, you know,
Oh, do you know how lonely that big bed is without you?
it could be pretty lonely with me, too.
Well, it's not going to be tonight, I promise you that.
Yeah? Speaking of promises, what was that you promised the person on the phone just now?
No, just Lana. She was dumping on me again, and I guess I lost my temper with her, that's all. Hey, I made a big, important talk. This is the first time it's been all night away from me. I missed you very much.
Yeah?
So how did you know I'd be here?
Your secretary. She said that you were down here interviewing one of the hospital staff. So I figured you'd get a cup of coffee first.
I think I'm becoming a little too predictable.
Stop by your house earlier. Thought I could spend some time with Brian.
Oh.
I had this wild idea that with him cooped up with a cold, that he might want some company.
Did he?
No. Not this company, anyway.
I'm sorry. Well, what happened?
Well, I brought one of those new games. I thought that we could play it while we were talking so to make the conversation go easier.
I gather I didn't.
Didn't even open it. Said he had too much homework. I said, don't worry, because my dad's going to be home and he'll show me how to play it. Hardly what I had in mind.
Must have been very painful for both of you.
No. No, I think he enjoyed telling me that his dad was going to show him how to play.
Tony, you can't rush him. I know it's difficult for you, and I know that it's next to impossible for you that you can't tell him that you're his real father. Brian needs more time.
More time? How much time, Pat? A year? 2 years? 10 maybe? When is this whole thing going to end?
Soon, I promise you, soon.
But you're not doing a damn thing about it.
But that's not true. I talked to Paul yesterday. I told him that I felt that our situation was hopeless and that we should just end it.
Fantastic. So what do you say?
He took it a step further and pointed out the reality of the situation.
The only reality is that you and I love each other.
The reality being, If Paul leaves, Ryan goes with him.
That's blackmail.
It's a simple statement of fact.
But I can't believe it.
You have to believe it. You have to accept it. And live with it.